Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. The two heavyweights, EA and Activision, have now revealed to us their military shooters due out later this year. While Activision is taking their franchise to a sci-fi future, our buddies at EA have decided to take a new and somewhat controversial route by placing their game in the heart of World War I. Battlefield 1, World War I, clever EA. Taking my first look at each of the trailers, I'm able to make certain assumptions about the games themselves. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare seems to be another regular-ass COD game. The game engine itself seems to be a bit outdated, but still runs at a rock-solid 60 frames per second on consoles, so one can't complain too much, I suppose. We can make generalizations in what will come packed in the game as well. Multiplayer, of course, will probably involve loadouts, prestige ranks, whatever sort of fancy-ass movement ability / gimmick, making the gameplay itself even faster than past Call of Duty games. They'll probably have gun skins and all that customization. The single player will most likely be a 6-hour guitar solo attempting to wow us even more, akin to a Michael Bay Transformers sequel. The interesting thing with Infinite Warfare is the remaster of Call of Duty 4 coming with any Legacy Edition pre-orders, essentially raising the price of the game to $80. The Modern Warfare remaster will come packed with 10 maps for multiplayer, which is the most exciting part. It will be interesting to see which duty multiplayer will have the larger population at launch. Let's talk Battlefield now. World War I is an interesting setting, but exciting nonetheless. Biplanes, horses, mustard gas, tanks, battleships, trains, freaking zeppelins. Based off of the trailer, we can assume that they're bringing back destruction in a big way. Also, something to keep in mind is the fact that none of the guns will have red dot sights. There's no fancy lock-ons for missiles, no motorcycles zipping around the battlefield, and more. It all seems very promising. Now, there's also a pseudo-internet trailer war happening between these two games currently. Noah's going to tell us more about that.
So what we're seeing right now is the internet really ganging up against this new Call of Duty trailer, especially when you compare it to the Battlefield trailer. Call of Duty right now is sitting at about 1.8 million dislikes and 300,000 likes. That ranks it at the top 5 most disliked video on YouTube to date. Now you compare that to Battlefield that has a 98% positive like ratio. It has about 1.3 million likes and 24,000 dislikes. There's a huge difference there, and for whatever reason the internet has decided to put all this hate on Call of Duty. I don't quite know how to take this info right now. Logan, what do you think?
Likes and dislikes mean nothing in the big picture. Call of Duty will undoubtedly sell more copies than Battlefield. This is COD we're talking about here. All that likes and dislikes tell us is that public opinion may be swaying towards EA and the Battlefield franchise. It's my opinion that Battlefield has always been the better game, and I'd like to see more people share this view. When talking graphical fidelity, Battlefield wins hands down. This game will be running off the same engine from the recently released Star Wars Battlefront, bringing an almost photorealism to the game that Call of Duty can't even compete with. Of course, I only play Battlefield games on PC, which is a huge advantage over console graphics. I consider Call of Duty a console game. Now, there's no clear winner when comparing the two games. The competition is good for us, the consumers. Also, it may be unfair to compare these two games, considering they'll be so different. We might want to compare Infinite Warfare with Titanfall 2 later, considering Titanfall is made by Respawn Entertainment, which is mostly old Infinity Ward guys, and they'll most likely be more similar to each other, but that's not fun right now. Battlefield 1 is due out October 21st, and Infinite Warfare is 2 weeks after that. I'm sure both games will be fun, and both will sell a crapload of copies, but if I had to choose, I'm going Battlefield 1. Thanks for watching, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and sub to the channel. Any comments, you know where to put them. My name is Logan, and this is Other Brother. Should we get some popcorn?
I don't know. I'm looking at that Welch's fruit snacks over there. Or like, they got any red buns? I'm about to tear it up.
That popcorn smells super good, man.
I don't even like popcorn, but it does smell good. Yeah, it smells damn good.
Let's see what they got.
Oreo minis? What?
Look at that lighting.
Popcorn is fucking hella good.
Look at this bowl of popcorn.